Hello, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're doing a Nintendo Switch P13 USB replacement. So hopefully this angle works, because it's going to be really difficult for me to get in there, but got to get that view, right? Alright, so you may want to turn down your audio. It could potentially get a little low. And a 3. And a 2. And a 1. Go. Alright, so we got a board prep, chip prep. Let's get it on. Dang it. Alright, it could get loud in just a few moments. And a 3. And a 2. And a 1. Come on. There we go. Some good surface tension. Hopefully the camera caught that. So I got it fully seated. I'm just going to clean up those edges, all that solder off those edges, and then we'll test. Should be good. Well, this unfortunately is becoming longer than I expected. So on the cheater board, pin 8 on one side doesn't make a connection, and pin 6 on one side does not make a connection. So normally I'll replace the port right off the cuff, but let's go ahead and do that. And then if that's not it, then it's going to be that damn BQ chip. And I'll have to make this into a two-parter because that BQ chip sucks, dude. It's the most difficult chip, in my opinion, on the Nintendo Switch to replace. BQ24196. Alright. Alright, so we gotta get all this old solder off now. Put some brand new solder. And then we'll be able to get the new port on. Hopefully this works, man. I don't like doing those stupid BQ chips. I was thinking we could get away without using low melt too, because the port, someone had replaced it before, it looked like, but nope, the solder they used is not quality solder, so we'll have to lower that melting point with low melt, and then it will come out much, much easier. That should be good. So now let's get it off. That's what we want, nice and cleared out holes. And please don't copy me. If you're doing any solder work, always use your Fume Extractor. Your health is very important. And it looks like we're gonna need more low melt, because these flipping post holes are not wanting to budge. Let's try this again. If it keeps putting up trouble, I'll just skip to the end. People don't really like to watch long videos, it seems. Which sucks, because if you guys were willing to watch, well, if more people were willing to watch longer videos, I could do like I used to do when I first started and do 45-minute or hour-long videos. But it doesn't seem like it's what people want. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Hopefully there is still people out there that enjoy it, but Just doesn't seem like it's as appreciated anymore. Alright, anyhow, I've got that all prepped. Alright, I just hope I could do it at this angle. Difficile angle. The good thing is that the solder that I use is high quality Kester, so if it gets anywhere, it'll be easy to get out. Because it's not chunk solder, it's easier to deal with. There we go. Oh, I missed one. There. Very good. Alright, let's cook this bad boy into place. So we can test it out, hopefully restore pins 6 and 8, and be back in action. If not, we're going to make this into a two-parter. Alright, let's secure these posts. Gotta turn that around. Extremely difficile angle. So that's the finished outcome on the top. That's the finished outcome on the bottom. Let's go ahead and bolt it up and test. So pins 6 and 8 have been restored, but we're still getting a low charge, which means it's going to be the BQ chip. So thanks for viewing. This is part 1 of 2. Be sure to tune in for part 2 of 2. Also be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and keep your ears and eyes open for all the new giveaways we're going to be running, contests and giveaways and raffles. Thanks for tuning in.